Hit me.
Alright, let's see what I got then. So, my first win con is basically a large area of effect, and it, and I'll explain as I go on. Let me just go and drop you that shit.
Yeah, in the spirit of stalling, yeah, no, I'm legit just going to just be arguing hacks since it's equal stats.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Mhm.
It'll be great. All right, let's see here.
Um,
Uh,
and let me just find another.
oh, he on that, yeah.
Yeah, and like
Oh,
it's like it's got layers, so like it affects you like physically, mentally, and spiritually, and it also has death properties. So it's like death hacks. I can get you another scan for that, my dude.
oh, dope. Okay. Um, does this have like vaporization properties?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, like I can get you like let me look for the scan real quick because like
Yeah. Okay. If
it
that's it, if that's true, then because it looks like vaporization properties just from what I'm seeing, but
yeah, because he's flex
uh,
yeah, like he's flexing like psycho energy, like psycho power,
yeah.
and he's
Uh
like
huh.
vaporizing the whole area. Like he creates like this giant crater.
Okay.
Let me
That's
just.
good. Okay. Okay. That's solid. All right.
Yeah, and I can get you
Argue.
yeah, I can get you some vaporization stuff. Just a sec. Like he does this to like Rose, um,
Mm-hmm. She
and
did.
yeah, like her body just turns to like dust. Like it just particles of dust. Like
Does she skate? I actually don't play. This is a legit question. Does she? Well, I do play it. I just don't skate. Street Fighter. I just don't scale it. Does Is she like on Bison's tier, or is this just like one of those unfortunate moments where she picked the biggest fish in the sea?
she's she doesn't fully like. It's really weird. Like they're comparable, but like Bison, this Bison was a little bit stronger, because
Okay, that's all I
yeah,
needed.
yeah, but they're
So thank God
comparable.
for equal. Yeah. So what I'll say is thank God for equal stats. One thing, and the other, she's tanked shit like this before. Even common like fodder mages and Fire Emblem can summon abilities like this. She can tank the ability down there, which is basically they summon hot magma to again. This is why I asked vaporization properties or not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So she's taken like
and
hits. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, large AOE attacks with vaporization properties. She's taken that before. There's also another thing that has a similar attack. Fire Emblem kind of has a meteor fetish. I don't know why, but they do like their meteors.
Hmm.
Here you go. Here's another one. In fact, you can literally see in the scan just off the link that yeah,
Oh
it's not
yeah,
fun.
yeah. 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 I saw that. That's fucking nuts. So like,
Oh yeah, dude.
so just a quick question as well, like,
Yeah, hit me.
because like, does this like, can she like protect us, like those layers, like her mind, her spirit, and her soul being like just eradicated? Because that's what
Yeah, so
like,
on that, I can attack. I can do the soul. That's fine. Death hacks. I don't know. It depends on the level. Like, let's say Bison's attack didn't have vaporization properties and the high AP stat. Like, let's say it was just like a death field. Do you think she could have survived that?
well, like just like like. Sorry, what did you say?
So, like, let's say that field that he busted out, right? Let's say it didn't have vaporization properties,
Yeah.
and let's say it didn't have that high potency of effect. Let's just say it was like a death field or something.
Yeah.
Like let's say everything, all values were gone except for the death field. Could she have taken that or kept going?
What, Rose? No, Rose would have died.
Yeah. Oh, she would have died.
Yeah, that's why she turned to dust. Like, because
Wait.
the psycho energy has like, it has like death hacks properties, and basically when she was imbued with it, because it touched her body, like as you can see,
Uh-huh.
like Cammy, like even this, like Cammy even like kicks his hand away, and it was too late. Like, bro, it already taken effect at that point, and that's why she,
Oh, so
yeah,
it's like her. Oh, so it's like corruption,
yeah, like death hacks, yeah, like corruption, yeah,
kind of
so
like
like
that.
yeah, so
Like
like
maybe
insta
not
death.
corruption is the wrong word. Oh,
Hmm.
it's instant death. Okay.
Yeah. That's why she's like
Not
screaming and
corruption.
she's just like done.
Oh, that's not instant death. Well, it's
Well,
not instant
not
death, but it's close
yeah,
enough.
like close
Yeah,
enough, like very close to like
it's
insta.
close enough.
Like base like flush, but like like that old phrase like life just flash
Uh huh.
right before your eyes sort of thing.
Uh huh.
But yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's fun. Okay, that's fun. Oh, that's really fun. All right, hang on. That's tasty. All right. So, ooh, I don't know if that's corruption or well, it's not like I liken this to like who Shigaraki is from My Hero Academia.
Oh, Shigaraki, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. He has this type of death hacks, whereas like if he touches you, you're dead. Like it's decay. That's the word.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like internal decay that kills her, or if it's like some type of energy corruption. But let me see if I have something. Hold on, Fire Emblem Awaken. I've never used this argument. This will be interesting if this works. What's the name? Robin has it. It's in Nosferatu. That's the word I'm looking for. Nosferatu. So tell me if this works, because up till now I've only just kind of been assuming what the fuck this type of death hex is. So there's a spell in Fire Emblem called Nosferatu. It is as the wiki link will tell you, it's an offense, and I quote, an offensive black magic,
Mhm.
and it's kind of like what you're saying, where oh yeah, it says it right there, yeah, an offensive black magic, where it basically so you cast the spell, right? And it's kind of like what you're saying, like an insta death hacks. Like what it does is it attacks you and it reaps the life out of you. And see, and I quote, powerful magic that drains enemy HP for women. Oh. Okay, that
Oh.
was like an earlier series, but you get the point. So the thing I'm about to say, oh yeah, that was an earlier series. Yeah, it used to only affect certain things. Luckily, in Awakening, it's not prejudiced. Chill. But in Awakening, it works on everything. Everyone, I promise. I played the game. I promise.
Yeah.
But it's like that. But instead of so she's taking this on the level of yeah, it'll affect her. It's like insta death, and it also reaps her life out of her. But she can, take it.
Mm.
Obviously, like if you hit her with it enough, it'll kill her. But she has enough of a resistance to where she can keep going, if that makes sense. It's like RPG mechanics. Like you hit her a couple times and she'll be fine, but if you hit her a bunch, she'll die.
Okay.
So if he like spams this junk, this type of death hacks, and I have other types of spells that are like this. This is just the first one that came to mind specifically because we're talking about like an energy type attack that kills you by injecting energy into you or something. In this case, same deal, except it's like reaping the life out of you.
Okay. Just a quick question as well. Like, you see this
Okay.
Nosferatu? So, like,
Uh-huh.
it's like, when you say, like, vampiric, like, it heals the user while it drains the, opposition.
Yeah. Yeah. So it hits you with the energy, right? You're dying, like your life is decaying, and then it also uses that energy to heal you. Now Lucy doesn't have this. I'm saying she's tanked it. She can't use magic.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Alright, then. Oh, because, like, I just argue, like, yeah, like, she probably would resist it a bit, but, like, since it's, like, a massive, like, it's, like, a fat area of effect, like a giant crater.
Yeah.
So, like, it continuously would, like deteriorate her resistance.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
She can hold this off for like
A little bit.
a few minutes or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. Now, is this like? Oh, I thought this was like an explosion where like he flexes or whatever, and he does the big boom, and then it goes away, like it disperses, or does it like stay there?
Yeah, like it basically it. Hang on, let me just have a look at this. It expurgs. Let me get you another scan because like it has like
This is why every time I get scanned from Phoenix, I'm like, you better give me Context, baby.
Yeah, I need to give you some context because like it still
No, I'm
lingers.
not. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
if it lingers, okay, that's fine. She can take lingering effects as long if it's like directly affecting her. That's when it's bad. So I think it'll when he flexes and it goes boom. Like I can. You've seen my stuff. If you want, I'll post it again. But you know the soul hacks and whatnot. Death hacks is fun for sure. That'll definitely hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that'll definitely hurt her. And if he like starts spamming this thing, if he doesn't take him out fast and he just keeps abusing this power, yeah, that'll definitely kill her.
Yeah, like it would. Yeah, it's more. It's like a time. Like a
It's a time thing, yeah.
yeah.
But luckily, all my win cons involve like one good hit.
Hmm.
I did want to ask this though: how do we know the field has Death X? Because how he's using it is like he has to grab you and use it,
Oh, like
which is I mean,
oh, like he doesn't need to like touch you. Like he can also like that's just an example. Like he can touch you and imbue your body in it, or he can just flex the area.
the energy has this type of property. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, yeah. I can get you
Oh,
like
that's fine.
yeah. Let me just find.
I believe you.
All right.
It's a logical assumption too. I mean, obviously, if he's using the same energy to pump your body full of it, there's nothing saying that you could argue that. I mean, one could argue that he's putting more focus or effort into killing you, right? Like with the death hack specifically when you touch him. But I'm sure when he flexes, it should at least have that type of property.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta tank it for a good bit. It'll definitely kill. After a few turns, like I'm definitely like he doesn't need to use it like 10 times or anything like that. I'm definitely a couple times should do it, but one or two, and now she's pissed.
Yeah,
she's pissed.
Yeah, she definitely like tried to run through it.
Yeah, knowing her. Oh, it's time to change fate. Oh yeah, give me your anti-fate resistance arguments because I know you've got that. There's no way you would say, "Oh yeah, you can use fate hacks and not have something for fate hacks."
Oh shit, man.
There's no way you don't. Yeah. Go ahead and let me see this.
Well, naturally, yeah, naturally.
Uh-huh.
You probably have a counter, but I'm gonna still drop it.
Okay, I'm gonna warn you right now. If it's that crystal ball thing, ka-chunk.
No, you looked.
Chick.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop this shit anyway.
So I've always told Splash, the greatest weapon of mine is prep. If you give me 24 hours of prep. Okay, so here's my thing with it. She's not talking about Bison. And if anything, she can see him in the ball. Like, she sees him in the ball right there. And she even says, like, oh, yeah, your fate's intertwined with Bison, with whoever the heck she's talking to there.
Yeah, like, I can give you, like, context. So, basically, she was trying to change the fate of, basically, Bison and Cammy so that Cammy never meets Bison. Because, basically, Rose, basically saved Cammy from, like, Bison's, like, corruption and, like, basically, like,
Sim.
Yeah, and she lifted up her tarot card, and basically because she saw the tarot card and it said that Cammy was doomed to die, so she changed that part of like Cammy's fate so that she would live on and have a new name, which would be Cammy because her name was Killer B, and then basically Rose looked through her crystal like her little the fortune teller stick. And she was like she was looking through the ball, so she's making sure that Cammy basically lives her life on and that she never meets Bison. And as you can see through like the scan here, she's like, wait, like what the fuck? Why is she still why is she still destined to still meet Bison? And as you can see, Bison's like laughing at the crystal ball and it cracks. So like he negged that fate.
Wouldn't that just be for the girl, though? Like, she's trying to manipulate...
Yeah, because...
Nothing's manipulating Bison.
Yeah, because basically, Bison is trying to get Killer B back. And he's trying to change the fate so that Bison never meets Cammy. So it's kind of like simultaneous, if you understand. It's really weird. It's like
that's very weird.
Yeah,
okay.
it's kind of like, say, like for example, like I don't know, like say like your wife didn't want you to see her kid, and
Okay.
she used some fate manipulation where you never get to see your kid, but you use your fate
Okay.
manip and neg that so you can still see your kid. It's kind of like that.
Okay. I
So
think I see what you're
so
saying.
so yeah,
Okay.
he's still kind of being affected by that fate because it's, if you understand what I mean. So like
It isn't.
he's like
Okay.
he's kind of like, in a sense, it's kind of intertwined. It's really weird, but you can go ahead, Skinny.
Okay. This is okay. So it's a double. Okay, it's 2 and 1. I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I think I get what you're saying. So hmm, I don't know what to make of this because
I
I'm
mean,
not about to be a rat and start arguing semantics. So
hmm,
like, yeah, obviously I see what you're saying. So, huh.
hmm.
Ha ha ha. That's interesting. I really don't know. I
Yeah.
don't have really an opinion on this.
Like, I mean, we
I
could
get,
we could leave this part to the judges, like my fate stuff, if you
I
want.
think you're
But
legit. I
yeah,
think you're legit. I don't know.
yeah, I can.
Because
Sorry, what was you saying? I can get you more context. I can drop more
yeah,
scans for you.
let me get no, let me see if I got this right. So, girl was destined to die at Bison's hands. This chick is trying to manipulate her fate to where, to where what's his name? To where the girl did die to Bison, and once she started trying to mess with it, was she trying to mess with it, or was it just like foresight? Like, is this?
It's like
Yeah, I guess that's my question. Is this really fate manipulation, or is this just him messing with her foresight?
it is fate because, like, basically I'll explain it. So like I'll
Okay.
re-summarize. So
Okay.
like I'll post some more scans. So basically, Cammy went under the code name Killer Bee because she was supposed to be Bison's doll. Like she was like
Yeah.
Bison's slave.
Yeah.
And yeah, pretty gross. And then
Gross.
Rose, she basically. Oh, I got another scan. I'll post that so you can understand what I mean more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is Killer Bee. Killer Bee, like she was attacking Rose. Rose was like, "No, like I'm changing your fate. This isn't. You aren't meant to be chained by Bison." And
Mm-hmm.
Killer Bee was meant to die. And as you can
Poor thing.
see, like Rose holding the tarot card, which is basically the fortune and stuff, and she changed that fate by burning the card and giving life to Killer Bee, and of course giving her a new name, which is Cammy. And she basically made it so that Cammy just has a fresh life, doesn't need to like changes the fate where she never ever meets Bison ever again. But
Okay.
but because of Bison's, like, obviously fate resistance and negging that,
Okay.
as you can see, like Rose is looking for the ball. Rose is like, "What the fuck? Like, why is she
What
still
the hell?
why is she still meeting Bison?"
Okay.
And as you can see, he's like laughing, and then the crystal ball pops.
Like I got your ass. Okay. All right. So is this absolute fate? Like, is this certain? Like, is this destined to happen?
What? Sorry, would you say?
So like is the events that she's meant to prove its fate? I guess would be like, is this set in stone? Like, is there a definite timeline? And we know that for a fact that that's what she's messing with here.
Yeah, like she's messing with the fate, as you can see. Like when she's reading with the tarot cards, she's basically seeing everyone's fate, and she's basically
Okay.
with those tarot cards, she can manipulate
Okay.
those fates, and that's what
Okay.
happened. And because of that, Bison negged it.
Okay. Here's okay. I don't know if I really don't know
Mm.
if this is just some high end precognition or if this is actual fate. I don't know. But so be it, right? So that's what I get for not playing the name game more. So here's my junk. So
Alright.
it's confirmed in Fire Emblem that fate that time itself is linear and everything is set in stone. And that if one, and it's even further implied that if one tries to mess with the fate, the timeline will try to correct itself by forcing events to happen all the more. Like she takes, for example, some crackheads tried to kill an important person, and they saved it, but the important person was meant to die. So instead, she jumped off a cliff. You know, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
This is an E-rated game, by the way.
What?
But this is the but this is the E-rated game. But anyway, so so Lucy comes, right, and she's dicking around in the past, and she's changing everything. Now, Grima, being Grima, he obviously wants to stop this. So so it's the same deal here. Oh wow, that's a megabyte. Well, it's sending anyway. So he tried, similar to what Bison was doing, he tried to stop this, right? And one can argue that Grima has some varying degrees over the fate, mainly because, and this is like my happy argument for Grima. I love this. So, and all these scans are in the Lucina thread. If you want me to repost them, I promise you I will. But basically all the bad guys, right? So Grima has a cult, creepy people. And the cult's basically saying, like, yeah, because of Grima, fate is destined for humanity to die, and we will be by his side, right? I don't know why they think that. He hates humanity. They just said all of humanity is going to die, and they're humans, but whatever. So they're saying that the destiny, because of, Grima, everything's going to die. Yeah, he's going to life wipe the earth, and he will rule over a scorched land with humanity gone. And this is further built on in the cutscene. I think I showed you this, where Lucy stares down Grima. The exact quote is, "The future is built upon the past, but your kind will never see it." And somehow she gets out of there. I have no idea how she gets out of there. She gets out of there probably because of fate holding her hand, right? But Grima, he knows that she's messing with stuff. She's changing fate. And so he goes back in time and he says, "I knew if Lucina managed to rewrite history, Grima would never be resurrected, and I, in turn, would cease to exist." So he comes back, and he tries to fix everything. This is while the timeline is also working against her, and she still manages to change fate, beat Grima, save her dad, and low-key boyfriend, and all is well. So I'll say, even though, yeah, I agree. I really don't know. And this isn't like, the debate. I really don't know if this is fate or just high in precog. But even if, let's say it is, I think she could still beat him out just because Grima tried the same thing. It'd be the same thing as if, let's say, like the crystal ball. Let's say Lucy was the chick with the crystal ball. Grima was Bison. Grima tries that junk with the crystal ball, and she would just like poke his eye out or something.
Oh, okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot of exposition, but there's a lot of lore behind it.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
So she will wipe him from existence if he tries to stop her from messing fate.
Okay. Let's see this.
Quit cheating. Basically, she cheated.
Damn. Okay.
And I can give you more stuff for Grima being like beyond the timelines and fucking up both the past and the future if you'd like. It gets so potent to the point where he blocks out basically God.
Okay.
Fuck out of here. Well, first he kills God, but dragons revive. So once she revived, he was like, no.
Okay. I might leave that point for a bit then. I might leave that to the judges. This is interesting. I want to see.
This is interesting.
I want to see what the judges have to say.
I really like that.
Yeah, I'll leave that to the judges. But yeah,
and I'm honest to God, like after this debate, we're gonna have to talk some more because I really do want to see if this is precog or like high end foresight or if this is actual fate. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
So what else? What else?
All right, what you got for me, Skinny?
Okay, so this is my fun. I also like this one. Every Fire Emblem character in like history has used this, so I'd be downplaying it if I didn't bring this up. The sleep hacks, the ceiling. All she needs is one good strike, and dude goes to sleep for like thousands of years or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like sleep hacks.
Yeah, Martha. Well, it's like high-end sleep hacks, which also like seal your body, mind, and soul, and all that into like one your like mortal or true, I guess, form.
Okay, let me see.
Oh,
So
you don't have to go through the thread. Don't worry. Here, I'll
yeah.
just post it again.
Oh
You
no,
don't have to go through
oh
it
no,
again.
I would, I would, yeah, I was looking through your thread. I was just looking through my shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, 'cause that's a huge thread. You don't have to do that. Here you go. There's the sleep hacks. She has the same sword as her daddy. Kind of picked that up after he died.
Damn.
Spoilers. Guess I should mention. Anyone watch? Yeah, there's huge spoilers. It's
Damn.
huge spoilers.
So like,
And yeah,
so like, she needs to slash me, and this needs to connect in order for like this hack to work, basically.
yeah. She that sword needs to connect. She can't just like open up her hand and say future powers and then shoot the dude. No.
Okay, let's see this.
And there's more. I can get you a video. It's happened in literally every single game except for that one when Martha actually decided to kill the guy. But you know, it's the equivalent of Batman putting all of his villains into prison and then they just break up. Except the villains stay in prison for like thousands of years.
Yeah, that's cool. No worries.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll argue teleportation. So like Bison will basically be on like the defensive.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just
cool with that.
Yeah, let me just get you that scan real quick.
Bison is now Street Fighters, right? So this is a legit question. I'd assume he's a hand-to-hand fighter, right?
Yeah, he's versatile, so he can use like air, like range attacks, physical attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on, let me find that shit.
Is it more? Yeah. Oh no, I know. I've seen the thread. Oh, I know he teleports. What I was gonna say for it is, well, for one thing, he always uses it in like short bursts. So like he's kind of like Sans, how he uses his teleportation. He doesn't like poof to the other side of the earth or anything, but rather he poofs just enough to avoid an attack and open himself up for a counter strike, or he would poof behind a character as they're attacking or something. Which is probably the best type of attack.
Yeah, I can argue he can go he can go farther, like further.
Oh, I'm sure he can. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way in heck you have teleportation. You can only go like a couple inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty sad. I'm saying combatively though.
Combatively.
Unless I'm wrong. Yeah, unless I'm wrong. Again, this is where like the few experience I have with Street Fighters comes into play, because how I always saw Bison was, at least in the combative sense in character, when he's fighting, he'll teleport like behind you or sideswipe you or something like that and then get some shots off.
Oh, I can hang on, let me find the bloody, because he has shown like he can just like teleport. Let me get that scan real quick.
I remember there's one where he like, where was it? Hold on, I'm about to pull a Sin City on you. Hold on, where is it? I'm about to pull a Sin City on you. Where is it? Come on. Dang it, Phoenix, why don't you put these things in bold? I could have found it by now.
All right.
Dang it. You have your junk organized. That way you can actually find the junk. Where is it? Post the scan before he can. Oh, dang it. There it is. Ha ha.
Oh, did you find it?
Yeah, found it. Well, I might have found it. There. Like that.
Oh, there's another one.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking for.
Whatever. I'll just.
Sorry, who'd you say?
I'll just say this supports my claim. I freaking believe you. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'll just say like consistently how he uses his teleportation is like that, and Falchion's a pretty long freaking sword, and I will bring up the argument where like Falchion takes over your body and we'll just start swinging.
Let me find something for that real quick.
Hey.
Damn it. Damn.
That's what I'm going for.
Ugh, when I can't find my shit, it's so annoying. So like, how does Falchion work in terms of combat?
So it's like the ultimate hack sword. I call it the anti-god killing sword. Or wait, that doesn't make sense. Whatever. The anti-god sword, the god slaying sword. So Falchion's bound to the beings of the bloodline of the Exalt. You know, it started with Marth, And then it just went down from there, right? Split off. There's also Alm, who got one because he was a special boy.
Yeah.
Dragons kind of blessed him. But essentially, if you're not in this bloodline, you're not using that sword. I don't even think... No, you can pick it up, but you can't use it. And this is further... And it doesn't even always work on bloodline people because Lucy has a sister, right, canonically, and she can't use falchion. She tried to teach her it, and when she was using her blade, couldn't work, right? So it's, how do I say it? Like, kind of like at times, you know, when your back's against the wall, kind of like with our boy Alm, it kind of acts like Jarvis, where that thing will just kind of like Jesus take the wheel, if you will. Jesus take the wheel. That's the good way of putting it.
A mind of its own sort of thing.
Yeah, kind of, but I don't really want to argue that yet.
Okay.
What I'm mainly going for is just all the whack hacks that it has and immunity. So here, I forgot. Here, I have the scan. Here.
You sure?
So, because context is key. Also, I don't want to post all these scans, so I'm just going to take a screenshot of it and post a screenshot of all the scans. Here you go. So, there we go. Take this. This is what we like to call improvising. Crop it like so. There we go. And then let me grab Lucy's one. There we go. So go to section 1 and then post. So Jesus basically came down and said, yo, this Grima guy kind of sucks. Here's my power. I'm putting it into this sword. I'm going to need y'all to go take care of this kid. All right, cool. And then... You know, so they go, obviously, and, you know, they hit him with the sword. They put him to sleep for like 1,000 or so years. And Grima's now someone else's problem. And I guarantee you he's going to come back in some other Fire Emblem game, right?
Yeah.
So, because they love him. He's been in 2 games. And then he's still dicking around, right? Okay, you took out him in the past, but he's still being a crackhead in the future because time paradox just doesn't work on him, right? So, come up to this dude. God dang it, I guarantee you that was Carnifex who said that. Dang it! That is that dragon.
What?
All right, whatever. Oh, look at the scan. God dang it! Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I knew it. It was Carnifex. So, I owe myself money now. I put like a bet that was $5 on him. So, same thing happens in the future. Except this time, Grima takes precautions, kills Naga, and like breaks her out. He forces her, and basically he destines fate itself to go along how he wants. Well, Lucy comes back, gives him the finger, finds this chick who basically becomes New Jesus, and New Jesus is like, yo, and she's like a stronger version of Jesus, so she's like Jesus 2.0. Jesus 2.0 comes and says, yo, this guy's a crackhead. He's not too cool. I'm gonna need you to take care of him. Zap, the sword's powerful now, and she goes and one pops him, and like obliterates him across the timeline.
Okay.
That's how it works. It's basically just a giant
sword with
yeah,
I see.
amp with magic powers. Yeah.
Can I ask a question just real quick?
It's a handicap. Yeah.
Can that like sword be like disarmed and shit?
Define disarmed. Like you
like,
knock it out of her hand. Yeah.
Like let's say like for example like telekinesis.
Don't argue that. Don't argue that.
Don't argue telekinesis?
Don't argue that. No, you can argue telekinesis. Don't argue he's going to yank the sword.
No. I wasn't thinking about that per se.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Okay, what?
So I was going to argue telekinesis. So I was basically going to like restrain you.
Oh, okay.
And he can do this quite far.
Ooh. So it's like paralysis.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got you. So the key word in the top scan is power of the dragons. Because of that sword, she has the exact, the power, obviously, of the highest end dragons. While she can't perform the same hacks that they have, like she can't BFR Bison into a realm of darkness, but
which would be quite handy.
That would be quite handy. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. But pretty nice. But what she can do is I didn't even hang on. I gotta go into one of my other threads. But what she can do is she has like their same resistances. Obviously, if she has the same power, she has the same resistances. So like if soul hacks don't work on the obviously Falchion itself has shown soul hacks. Let's say it hasn't. If like soul hacks don't work on the dragon, then obviously the dragon who gives you its power, you should have that same level of hack resistances. What I'll argue for is so Lucy, I guess you could say like works her feminine charm or something on Robin, and so he's Robin, the main character, is like an avatar of Grima gone rogue, and Grima tries to get him to join the dark side. We have cookies, and it doesn't work out too well. So what he decides to do is, all right, fine, and he poofs him into said realm of darkness. I remember I used this other argument the other day. I'll post the scans again if you want, but it's in that realm. It has like a binding ability, right? So he's stuck. Like the darkness itself is wrapping around him, and like he can't move. Like he's like petrified, if you will. It's like a really high level of darkness manipulation. He even says like it's reaching out to the point where it's like grabbing at his soul, and just once he, I guess, realizes that he can't be no punk, he flexes out with the power of the dragon, breaks out of the thing, and starts fighting. Right. So in a sense, I guess she'll use that same power. Actually, she has way more power than just like some lone avatar of Grima, obviously.
Yeah.
She fought the real deal. But I'll argue that, yeah, she should have, even if this paralysis even goes after like her soul, she should still be able to break out of it.
Okay, like, would she able to like resist it like on a mental level as well?
Yeah, mind, body, and soul. Here,
Yeah,
I'll get you the stuff. Where is it? Oh, where is it? I have a lot of
So basically, the telekinesis would work at first, but she would like break out of it, basically.
Yeah, she'll be stuck for like a few seconds, but once she like, oh wow, I'm stuck. All right, and once like obviously it's not like a passive thing. Yeah. I don't think any of her. Well, unless it's like soul hacks or something like that, I don't think any of her hacks are really passive. If that makes sense. She kind of has to be like, yo, Falchion, help me out here.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. I can get you the whole vid if you want.
Nah, that's cool.
Okay. Yeah, here's... Oops, wrong one. Wrong side. Here's, like, the text or whatever, and I swear it's sending. There it is. And then let me get Grima boss battle. I know I posted the thread or the video in the thread, but I'm trying to get the exact stamp or whatever the fuck. Or here, I'll just take screenshots of my phone. Even better. Here.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I believe you.
All right, here we go. So, oh dang it! I clicked out of the video. I know, but okay, go on while I grab the stuff. Stall for me. Stall sure. For me.
All right. So like, I was basically gonna say like, since like you do agree like it would work at first, like a couple seconds. Yeah. I would argue in those couple like few seconds, he'd have enough time just to launch you away, and still keep the defense, like keep the distance.
Oh.
Because like he can,
yeah,
like you see the car, he just chucks it like it's a fucking tube of Pringles.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that would.
Yeah, like yeet.
She's definitely susceptible to gravity. So, yeah, okay. There's only so long though he's gonna be. So again, assuming. Even going off of like the fate hack stuff, there's only so long he's going to be able to keep her back until she shanks him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm arguing. I agree. For a while, he should be able to keep her off him. But like even still, like once he tries that first like explosion or something, like she will be on him like white on Michael Jackson. Like. She will be on him because she's a very aggressive fighter. Obviously, right? She has a freaking sword.
Like me on thighs.
Bad. Bad. God damn. Can't. Should have used a male character. Well, that's my mistake. God dang it. So, yeah, that's. And because, in character, like, obviously, it's Street Fighter. Bison likes his one-on-one, and even some of the scans that you've shown prove that.
Yeah,
Like, he
yeah.
likes to get up in your face. Yeah, that's not going to work well for him. Like, obviously, he who has a sword will have more leverage and reach than someone who has a fist. And I'm not saying like the second, like, well, kind of,
Hmm.
because I think in terms of skill, the two are very similar.
Yeah.
And she's fought beings who like to try their teleportation crap around her. Like I've shown you the spell warp in the
Yeah.
game, which
Yeah.
will let you poof around the battlefield, and she'll still tag them.
Oh yeah, I know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I do. Yeah, that's fair enough. Like him being in character and stuff, but like I could argue definitely like even if he like keeps a distance, he just like throw like psycho cannons at you.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, what's a psycho cannon?
It's like it's a ball of energy and like psycho power, like negative key, and you just lob it like lunge it at you and stuff. So
Like impact?
so kind of like
Okay,
a key
I see what you're saying.
blast. So like yeah,
So,
like a giant massive ball of
okay,
key.
okay. I see what you're saying. This is where I bring up Lucy's greatest stat in her game, which is her ability to dodge projectiles.
Hmm.
Um, so obviously, equal stats. I'm not saying she's going to blitz or anything. I doesn't,
Yeah.
want to clarify. I'm not trying to, argue that. Obviously, in Fire Emblem, there's a bunch of magic. There's a bunch of spells and stuff. I even posted two right there. But the in game, her ability to dodge, I guess you could say, as Piccolo would call it, is very, very potent. Like it's very hard to land shots on her if you're throwing projectiles on her, even in rapid motion. In fact, in the final boss, Grima just starts summoning minions like nonstop, right? And most of them are, if not all of them, aside from the ones that are guarding him, are basically ranged. Of course, there's a few melee here and there, but a lot of them are ranged. And in game, like this is how I use her. This is how a lot of people use her because of her high evasiveness. It's kind of like a Spider-Man thing, right?
Yeah.
Like you can line up archers and mages on her, have them like surround her, whatever, and she'll just dodge like all day. And the second you let up, she's gonna shank your ass. Like let me say this. I think you have a better shot at landing hits on her in close quarters combat than you do if you try like shooting at her or something.
Okay. So like just a quick question as well, like how fast were like these arrows being shot at her? Like these
Bet here. I'm gonna give you. You don't even need that. Here's some of the spells, right? I just grabbed these from the thread.
Wait, was it like the oh yeah, okay. So like
yeah,
like lightning timer stuff, like potential FTL stuff.
Oh yeah. Again, I'm not trying to argue like a base attack. I'm trying to like kind of like relate. So he's fine. Obviously, I don't think arrows are the same as like psycho balls or whatever, psycho cannons.
Yeah.
That's which is why I'm going so with like the magic thing, like in terms of like a similar property where they're condensed energy or whatever you want to call it, shooting at her, and she's capable of dodging tons of these things at her at once, and then like killing that. Wow, I don't know if you can hear that. Wow.
Yeah, I heard that shit.
Wow.
I heard that.
Shut up. You can't. What up? You missed me last week. He's mad.
Damn.
I beat him up last week. Yeah, I said it. Anyway. But yeah, that's like energy ball, like dodging. Again, I think you have a better shot at landing hits on her in close quarters than I do. You just like spamming crap at her. I don't know how spammable the attacks are, but for your guy, but in Fire Emblem, the projectiles are very spammable.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Okay, so let's see what else I've got. So like, let's say like, it comes down to like you trying to shank me and shit. I'd argue psychic barrier.
Ooh, okay. What do you got? What's that?
So your attacks would just bounce off my psychic shield.
Okay. We got psychic shield. That's nice. All right.
And he could coat his whole body in this as well. So like, as like I sent that scan up, like.
So So you have learned from the Garo debates. I must say, I'm very proud.
Thank you.
You're betraying Bison. No, that was a serious compliment. You're betraying Bison in a very defensive fighter.
Yeah, he's definitely defensive. Like as you can see, he's used to he's a mixture.
Oh, yeah.
So he can mix it. He can mix it up.
But given how Bison is, again, and there's a lot of scans saying the opposite, because he's so mixed and versatile, I don't think he's going to just stick with defense. There's only so, like, kind of like the Kara thing from Undertale. There's only so long you can dodge. Just keep attacking. And in this case, there's only so many times you can teleport around me or put up a barrier. And assuming that, I get this fate hack thing, I will shank that ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Okay. So like,
and because again, yeah. I agree with you. He's very versatile, and because of that, I think at some point he's gonna say, you know what, this is a little girl with a stick.
Oh yeah.
And once he starts going in for hits, and I don't think she's just gonna or what's that guy's name? Whatever. I don't think she's gonna ultra instinct him.
Yeah.
But yeah, all I need is a solid hit, and he's either erased or put to sleep for thousands of years.
Okay, all right. My last line of defense. So like, he's gonna pull a bloody Meliodas / Estarossa full counter.
Oh, dude, bet I can take that. Okay, so that's what I needed. So she swings her sword, and like what does she do like a Garo thing where like it has to connect, but then he throws twice as much back at her.
It's like he negs the attack, like it's like attack negation, but like it's reflected. It's kind of like like Estarossa's like full counter, like when Escanor like went to, yeah. So like he's just gonna like do a Garu essentially, like just like Wobbuffet.
I know what I'm about to say is heretical, but I've never watched Seven Deadly Sins. And I know I'm gonna send this video to all my friends, and I know the second they hear me saying that, they're gonna come to my house and jump. But yeah, guys, I've never watched Seven Deadly Sins, so
me either. But it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I just never watched it because I'm watching other shit.
Oh, that might change. Yeah, I know. I'm just crucify me now. So this is what I got from that. So the sword hits, but he can neg it, and then he hits her with her own junk, or is it like an attack potency thing?
Yeah, like it's really weird. So like, let me find you a clip. It's called like, I think it's called like Psycho Counter or some shit.
I see how it's being used there.
Forrest, I have a question to help, like, at least help get more details. Like,
yeah, sure.
When it hits, it doesn't get. Does it actually like hit him, or does he block it with his energy and then reflect it?
Yeah, like he blocks it with his energy. Like he creates like this, like he. It's like when you attack, he'll like counter it with his psycho energy, and then he'll just punch you back like with like Garu basically, like
Wobbuffet. I just wanted to help.
It's a Wobbuffet. Okay, I got you. So actually, that does explain a lot. So here's what I'll go for this. How do I say this? So Falchion can hit non-corporeal entities. Like she can cut through them like it's nothing. Like ghosts and stuff. Yeah, like there's ghosts in Fire Emblem, and they basically cut through them like it's nothing. Spirits, things like that. Hell risen in armor, things like that. I think that was the specific example I used in the thread. The ghosts and the enchanted armor, they cut through the armor. The ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what I'll go for is, I see what you're saying. I think the energy, that's a good defense, but I think she could cut through it and hit him, basically. And if nothing else, if he does go for like a gut punch, unless that sucker like sends me back, I am wide open for a counter strike.
Oh yeah, we'll send you back definitely.
Okay, that's okay. So knocks back. Okay, I think that could work. Even still, I think I can cut. I think I could cut through that energy because if she can cut through non-corporeal entities,
Could she like?
she should be able to cut through this.
Can she cut through negative energy?
Define negative energy
Like,
because
because it's basically like it's, as I mentioned, like death properties. So like it's dark, negative
properties. Death properties. I have no idea if this will answer your question or not. But so Grima, when she cuts through him, he has like this passive aura around him. Like you see it all the time. He's got like this purple aura around him.
Yeah.
That's like that's like so he. All the dragons have the nice happy energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has the bad energy. You feel me? And
Yeah.
Well, he has the bad energy, and you see it all the time, like in those pictures and stuff. That's why he's all like purple and stuff, and he looks like he's like on fire. That's not actually fire. That's like his bad mojo, if you will, and she can cut through that. I don't know if that answers your question or not, though.
So she can like, can she like, just a quick one, just the last one.
Yeah.
Can she like,
yeah.
Can she cut through like chi and stuff?
She can cut through well, they don't have chi in Fire Emblem. They have like regular like souls and stuff like you and me, like regular life energy, and she can cut through that. You know, like sword, like ghosts and shit, reanimated, dead, things like that.
Okay, because like,
That's what makes it tricky because I don't have chi in this. We have just regular soul stuff because there's like a bunch of like Christian stuff in there. Yeah.
Yeah, like just the standard like.
Yeah,
general.
It's the standard like even the scan I posted earlier with the Nosferatu, like it just reaps from like your specific life, not and like essence, if you will, not more so like your chi or anything like that. But I don't know. That's honestly up to you.
Okay. Yeah, we could just leave this all like that part to the judges or whatnot.
All right.
That's cool. Well, I'm all spent.
Oh! Damn it. Of course I forget this.
Oh. Well, you got
like my last thing. So, you remember Aether? Like, the best freaking ability in the game? Aether negs durability.
Oh, the sword.
So now she's... Yeah. Oh, no. This isn't even from her sword. This is from Lucy herself. This shit is biological. Like, in-game, she can carnifex. I'm gonna kick you if you take this out of context. Not kick you as in like ban you from the server. I'm gonna kick you as in like I'm gonna shove my boot up the the no area. We gotta keep this monetized.
That makes it even worse. But anyway,
God dang it. So she can like in game. She can have a kid, right? She can poop out a Morgan.
Wow.
And Zeus is like hating on me. Little did y'all know I've been in the rain for the past like I don't know how long. But anyway. So, she poops out a kid, right? And that kid will inherit her ether ability. You don't need Falchion to have ether. Ike had ether, and he doesn't have Falchion. He has a god-killing sword, but he doesn't have Falchion. Crom, her dad, he has Falchion, but he passed on before Lucy even had Falchion. He was able to pass on his ether to her, and she to her child.
So durability negation.
Yeah, this shit is genetic. Hold on, where? Yeah, there's the scan. All right, here you go. So the first scan just shows that, yes, she has it, and I'll even give you, like, a game thing showing that she has it, because, like, everyone runs the ether Lucy. It's, like, her best ability. There you go. Not only does it neg durability, but it also life drains, so like suck the life out of you and heals her. Kind of like Nosferatu, except like better.
Wait, has she like shown to like, or like any other characters like shown ether to like cut through durability, like neg it?
Oh yeah, that's just like the basic property of the ability. Yeah, it's consistent throughout every single game.
Okay, let me see what else I got. All right, I think I got a counter. Let's see. All right.
I guess that could be like how I get through the energy thing if you don't like... Because I understand the difference between chi and regular soul is very, very sketchy.
A bit sketchy, yeah, I agree. All right, let's see. So, my counter to that would be possession.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me hear this.
I'm going to hit you. So, Bison can obviously... He can, like, enter into people's, like, bodies and just basically take them over.
Okay.
So like, say like you try to like yeet him per se. So like he'll just use like he'll just quickly like basically possess you and like take control of your body. That's how he was able to like he was doing this to Cammy. Hang on, I'll show you.
Oh, okay. He's got instant transfer. So,
Yeah. So,
how does he do this? Does he like become a ghost or something and possess you?
yeah, like his soul basically just like goes inside your body.
Okay. Well, Lucy can cut ghosts.
And like since you be like up close to me, like say like you're like hella close, like pretty close, like
I want that. Yeah.
I'd basically be going into your body.
So, let me get this straight. Your plan is I'm already up close to you. Your plan
Abandoned ship.
is abandoned ship.
That's it.
You are now in your ghost form.
Abandoned ship. We're going inside you.
Which you know I can kill you as a ghost, and you are up in my face and you're coming at me.
Yeah, like
and you know how trigger happy this chick is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See how this might be an issue.
I think it's great. Like you just go in. You know, like you just open the door. And you just go in.
Okay,
you just help yourself to like just.
Let me explain this. Right. Let me get this straight. So your plan. You have all this stuff that might actually be able to block off my sword.
Yeah.
And I am up close to you.
Mm-hmm.
And what you do is you leave the body with all the stuff that could probably protect you.
Yeah, like when like.
And you're a
I'm
a ghost now.
Yeah, like because I left the shield part and all that to like the judges.
Yeah.
But like like I'm saying like so say like you like stab into me. You know like how you stab into like a sausage, like you're super close. Like,
yeah.
I'd basically like kind of like kissing range close sort of thing.
Okay.
I'd basically be close enough to basically enter inside of you and take possession.
Lucy's ceiling keeps the soul and body down though. Like that's how they bopped Grima. All of his avatars went away. Once she shanks him, he won't be able to leave. You're sealed. This isn't just sleep hacks. Like you're sealed.
Wait, is it like so? Wait, so this ceiling thing, like.
Yeah.
Hang on. So like
the only ounce of Grima left was in another part of the timeline. Everyone else was in that bod because of ceiling.
Yeah, but when Grima got stabbed, was his soul just still in there, still chilling, or did his soul try to leave?
Yeah, he couldn't. Like you're asleep. He cannot do anything else. Like he can't go out and get more Grimkin. He can't go out and make more avatars and stuff. He's stuck. He can't do nothing. That's why it took him so freaking long. So Grima has been shanked 4 times canonically. The first time was by Alm, okay? And he woke up, and then he's like, well, that sucked, and he started like making Grimkin in his cult and all that. And he came back a second time. The guy shanked him again, and once again he stuck, woke up, then he started planning again. That's why it took him so long to finally invade, and of course he woke up at the worst. Like if he had just waited a couple more decades, Lucy would have grown old and died, and he could have taken over. But whatever. But that's why it took him so long. It took him hundreds of years to finally invade because he got shanked and put to sleep twice. He couldn't go out and make more Grimkin. He couldn't go out and make more avatars of himself. He couldn't make more Robins, is what I'm saying. The only ounce of him left ever, like anywhere, was in another part of the timeline. And the second Lucy got a hold of him, he was gone.
Okay.
For good.
Well,
until he wakes up and Fire Emblem 10,000 or something.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair enough.
10,000.
Damn. Like,
1,000.
I'd do it.
But still.
Yeah, like.
You understand, if he uses this at not, like, kissing range, you understand this could be a bit of an issue for him, right? Because you're a ghost now. And Lucy is a trigger-happy chick with ghost. Do you understand how that might be an issue?
Damn, I forgot shit. Like,
like that's why it took him so long to Grima was around when Alm was alive, and Alm was in the same time era as Marth, and Marth was like thousands and thousands of years before Crom. Like Lucina is Marth's like great times a billion granddaughter of Marth. That's why it took him freaking ages. He got shanked
Man,
And if he had just waited a few more years, or if he had just woke up a few more years, Lucy never would have been born or would have grown old and died, and he could have taken over. But nope. Woke up at the worst possible moment.
Yep, school time.
Yeah, pretty much. Just school.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
That's the worst time.
That's the
All right.
worst time,
Well,
baby.
Well, again, I'll just leave this part. Like, I'll just say, like, I would have enough time just to basically invoke myself out before you do the whole sleepy GP, like, Sealy, go to sleepy sort of thing.
It takes one. The second that sword hits, it's working. Yeah.
Damn.
I can even give you the video. Like, literally, the second it hits, sleep. And they hit an avatar of Grima, mind you. They were fighting on top of, like, actual Grima, and they hit his avatar, and he went to freaking sleep.
Ugh.
And the avatar went bye-bye, because, you know.
Alright. That's fine. Okay. Well, I'm spent.
I think I'm spent. What else? Do I have anything else? I went over Aether. I think I'm spent.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm...
Yeah, we can go judges.
Yeah, we can probably... Yeah. Run that judges, yeah.
Alright, so who wants
Hit
to
me.
judge?
Roast my ass.
Nigga! Do conclusions!
Oh.
Hold on.
You wanna
Wait, are we allowed to say that?
They don't
I'm not
want
saying
to,
that.
I guess. I guess they don't want to.
Oh,
I mean, I don't mind. It's whatever.
I don't care. Yeah, that's
I was
fine.
just
Yeah.
watching, bro.
Well, got some
So are we
pansies.
done?
Yeah, we done, boys.
Can you... I wasn't here for the exactly beginning of this debate. It was a really good debate. Better
Facts.
than every other debate.
What's wrong with every other debate?
Nah, just kidding.
Can we not?
Also-
not? Carnifex?
Also, Forrest here at the Minecraft villager. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I was asking Skinny. I asked Skinny and Forrest this. Forrest,
Yeah, hit me.
one of your first win cons were like the psycho energy, dark energy, like basically death hacks. Can you explain that again?
Oh, my first win con.
Nah. Wait. Yeah,
I'm asking
yeah,
Forrest.
Forrest, give it. Yeah.
Oh, it was my first win con on that.
Yeah, the whole
yeah.
psycho energy death hack thing.
So
Can you
basically,
explain it better?
yeah, certainly. So the first win con that I mentioned was like Bison was gonna basically flex his psycho energy and create like a giant fat area of like effect, and it basically has like death properties, and it's basically death hacks, and it can attack you on like 3 layers, so like mind, body, and soul, and then like yeah.
Okay, and then Skinny, correct me if I'm wrong. You brought up, I think, Nosferatu to counter this, or what was your counter to this exactly?
So I said that she's kind of like that. I use Nosferatu as one example. I said that similar to Bison and Fire Emblem, they have like black magic, like dark magic and shit, which can invoke death hacks like properties. And we talked about like the death. The reason I used this similarity was because I talked with him about it. He said, yeah, it was like the type of like corruption, and I like likened it to Shigaraki to some level, of course, like a bit more potent. And I brought up how similar to how this energy works, how like you inject it into someone and they like die. I think Forrest used the analogy like your life flashes before your eyes and you die. Similar to that degree, it's kind of like that type of magic where it attacks your life directly and it saps it out of you as a type of death hacks. And Lucy's able to resist this. And I brought up how in the he luckily he showed it. This is what made it a lot less confusing. He showed a scan of how Bison using this type of energy and how, you know, he's grabbing someone and he's like looking into them and they're like screaming and dying. And I said like, yeah, I agreed with him that this definitely shows that the energy at least should have some form of properties of death hacks, like kind of like the Fire Emblem magic. Like I agree, him using that should instill that same type of effect. Though you could argue like since he's grabbing someone, he has more like he's focusing more on the death hacks part, whereas with the explosion thing, you have taken like vaporization, the other layers. And I said I think that could definitely hurt Lucy for sure. I think she could hold it off long enough to get that winning blow.
Okay, because the wiki for Nosferatu didn't really explain that part much, so I wanted to have you explain it better. Okay, so that's interesting.
Wait, it says in the okay.
Yeah, but does anyone want to go, or should I go first? I was just asking these questions first off because I wasn't here at the very beginning.
Listen,
think you're the only one who
I
can.
missed. I missed. Listen, I missed a fat 15 minutes. I can't judge.
Yeah.
You always
Okay.
you like guys sleep. This is
Okay, let
school.
me think.
No,
Now,
I
I
wasn't
do
asleep.
We're sleeping in class.
Well,
I'm
guess
at home.
I guess we could just leave this to like the audience. I guess. Or,
Well,
I mean,
was gonna-
well, you could
Yeah,
do that, but like
okay.
Carnifex could give his judgment.
Yeah.
But if y'all are not happy, you
I
can leave
keep
it to
getting
like, the
interrupted,
comments.
man. But yeah,
Carnifex can still give a judgment, but
Yeah.
y'all could. What y'all do is like if you post a YouTube video, you like put a poll like who won this skinnier forest, and like put a poll or something. I don't know.
alright.
have a
yeah.
poll.
Also, the whole possession thing, it sounded a little sus.
No, it didn't.
Range,
No, the fuck it didn't.
going
Wait,
inside,
wait, Skinny. Just let Carnifex judge right quick.
I
We're
thought
just
his-
like-
well,
Let me go over this stuff. So, with the explanation you gave for like your def hacks and your def hex resistance, I guess it will. What I think it would be like you agreed, it would hurt her, but it wouldn't one shot her or be a GG. So that one's. I don't know if it was fully countered by Lucina, but it's like it does not gonna end Lucina instantly. So that's like good enough. Let me think. For the fade hacks on Forrest's side, those are definitely fade hacks. It's basically like a combination of precog and fade hacks. Using precog to see what would happen and then changing the fate of the future is basically what it is. At least that's my understanding of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think fade hacks is null, so that's countered. No one's getting fade hatched. Let me see.
what about my argument for like Grima and them?
Wait, hold on. Carnifex
Oh.
had to dip for a second. He's back, so
Oh,
give him a
shit.
second, Skinny.
You good? You good?
Yeah, I just got
Okay.
disconnected by the storm. It just came in. But like I was gonna say,
I kind of feel that deja vu.
yeah. Let me see. What's next? I think you did Forrest brought up like telekinesis to restrain. Let me think. Did you counter that?
Yeah, I brought up a counter for the fate thing, and I brought up a counter for the telekinesis, and I thought his argument for possession was pretty good.
What was your argument for telekinesis again? That one slipped my mind.
Oh,
Oh.
I
Sorry.
brought up the Sands thing where it was you can only dodge for. So I said, yeah, she's definitely susceptible to gravity. So if he yeets her, I definitely agree that she will probably go back. But what was it called? Retort, whatever we're gonna call it, was I brought up her dodging or agility, kind of like a Spider-Man thing. I said I think like you have a way better chance of landing shots on her with melee attacks and
that was
ranged
for
attacks.
the ranged attacks one. Like that was for the Psycho Can, but
Yeah.
he said if he restrained her, did you counter restrainment? Because you did say that even if she gets yeeted, she just keep coming back and back again.
Yeah, we said like she'd definitely be restrained for the first couple of seconds. Her hacks does have that type of. Man, where were you? So yeah,
No,
she
this
does
is
have
just the only one that like slipped my mind
Okay,
because
well,
it didn't have much time like put onto it.
Okay, I got one question for you after this. But what about she so we said for like a couple of seconds she would definitely be restrained, and in that moment she would be yeeted. And I said and like the counter argument I brought up was you can only dodge for so long, and I said like in character wise, since he's such a versatile fighter, it's not very likely that he'll do this. Like he'll spam this ability, and I brought up like the scans of him fighting one on one.
I remember the end part. I just didn't remember the beginning. But let me see. So telekinesis works, but it won't like be a permanent solution. Okay. Let me see. Next is the.
Ricard, I got a question. Like,
What?
I really do want this. I really do want your opinion. I brought up that thing for Grima's fate thing, and Lucy still being able to beat it. I want your honest opinion. What do you think of that?
It is. It is weird because both characters kind of beat fate. So wouldn't that put them at the equal footing?
I said I liken Grima to Bison, and this isn't me trying to like win the point. I want honest opinion. I want Forrest to give his opinion on this too. And if anyone else saw it, yeah, hit me up on this because I just molded this argument a few weeks ago.
Maybe just finish the judgment right quick.
Well, hold on. This might be part of the judgment. Dang, this is part of the judgment. I want y'all's opinion on this.
It just sounds like post debate talk. But anyway, that's fine.
My bad. So I said it's possible that this could be fate hack, so I left it at that, and I brought up how Grima himself was able to manipulate fate in a sense to where he could force, like I brought up how the future is built on the past, but your kind will never see it, and how the Grim can brought up how their master, because of his ability to alter the timeline and manipulate fate, humanity itself would be doomed. And I kind of liken this to Forrest's example. I set in like Grima for Bison and that girl for Lucy, and I said, I agree. To some degree, it should at least be fate hacks. I don't know. I'm still very torn on it. But that's mainly just because of my lack of knowledge on the verse. But not saying that the argument is shady at all. But it's definitely fate hacks. Yeah. I can see where you're confused. It's like it's a combination of. It's a combination of precog and fate hacks. It sees the future and then changes it. I'll talk about that after the thing, though. Yeah. But and I said, like, with Grima's ability to manipulate fate and with Lucy's ability to overwhelm him, I thought that could give her an edge to some degree.
Maybe that requires more discussion at the moment. I think the fate hacks just counter each other at this point. So
that's fine.
At least that's what I think at the moment. We can see later on. Let me see. Next is the possession. Possession is a bit iffy one because it could go either way. Like you said, if he leaves the body, she could like one-shot him with the sword. But
if she's like kissing range,
yeah, because if he does pull it off, he would be able to pull it off.
Yeah, he would win.
That one's like put that one in basically like a inconclusive or that one because that one's a 50-50. So let me think overall. Let me see.
But yeah, I thought I don't know. I don't think the argument for possession was suspect. I mean, he showed like her blatantly being able to possess people. If anything, I think that was his best.
I'm literally on the edge of my seat right now.
I think that was his. Oh my god! Sorry. Oh, excuse me. I think that was his best win condition. Like, if I had to like go back, I would definitely say like out of everything else, that would probably be his best win con.
It is hard to say. It is a really close debate. Good job, both of you. It's hard to say who wins at the moment. Let me think. Also, that point about like the Bison. I remember this now. Bison's full counter with his psycho energy. The whole like.
Yeah.
Key.
That was like it came down to like I even remember I asked him like, does he get knocked back or not? And he said yes, so that's definitely something to consider. That's why I brought up Aether, the durability negation, and that was also what brought up like, could she break through his field? And it just went down to like, do you think she could break chi, or could she? What's the difference between life and chi? Really, that's why I just kept it safe and said Aether, because that can be very contentious.
Yeah, if I wish maybe y'all went into more detail with the durability negation and stuff like that, but
we kind of did. I mean, we brought up he brought up how he has that shield, and I brought up how like in the Grima, but even more so he brought up like the Waba Fett thing. I think that was good.
Yeah.
There was all durability negation though. I brought up how it was like. I remember it was genetic, but I don't think that really matters. Like a falchion ability. In fact, that's one of her few like legitimate hacks. Like if you take away her sword, it's still Aether. I don't know.
Let me see.
I don't know why I'm acting like a judge.
I'm still thinking because it is close. I'm not sure if I could come to a conclusion. I'm thinking on it.
Before I concede. Yeah.
You do have a good win con too if you land it. That is the whole stealing and sleep hacks.
Well, to be fair, I only really had two. Yeah, I had. Well, the sleep hacks and stealing were the same thing. I said.
Yeah, I know it's one
yeah,
thing. Touching the sword. I remember.
I only had two win hacks. That was the existence erasure and the fate hacks thing.
Where did the existence erasure come from? Was that before I joined?
That was part of the Damn it, that was part of the argument with Grima, where like if he tries to mess with fate, and the same thing with Lucy, she said like Grima even says like I'll be. It was in the scan too. He says I'll be wiped away from existence.
Erasure via fate hacks or something.
Kind
of. Or
just
via her sword.
Well, it's a little of both, but the one I use, post debate, it's a bit of both. But in the debate, all I used it was like with the fate thing.
Okay. Yeah, if it's via fate, at least in this debate, then I guess I already thought that fate hacks wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So I had to stand that.
So,
yeah. So you both have at least one good win con that basically GG's your opponent if it touches.
And they're both one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I might give it to Bison slightly because, well, he did.
Yeah.
You both only have one solid win con. There's things that he can do at range that could take her down slowly over time.
Like the field thing.
Yeah. So
I think I could.
So the official judgment is Forrest with the highest amount of high diff humanly possible. Is that the official judgment?
I guess
I'm happy with that.
With like Bison just slightly. If not,
I'm happy with
possibly a draw.
So basically, the highest high diff humanly possible.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Right,
yeah, then the audience could
I'm happy with that.
Give their own thoughts basically.